welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3 and Black Ice version 11.2.1 and the Japan campaign. And where we left off, we were pushing into India, and as you can see, we have consolidated that somewhat. I'm just going to move these out of the way for a moment, because we're going to do some fun with this over here in a minute. But as you can see, we have been able to well and truly get several of our units into position, and we're actually in a position now where we control the majority of the East Indies. There's still some holdouts here and there. I am getting more and more worried about Australia, but that's not as cool as what we are doing now, which is we are invading the United States. And as you can see, we have several battles ongoing, and we did just win a major victory, actually. I didn't catch it on camera, but our carriers managed to take out a fleet of about 40 to 50 American ships, and a lot of them were transports, and they had a whole load of units down here, and I'm pretty sure they just sent them into our carrier forces just head first and got absolutely obliterated. So we are well and truly in command in the Far East. Or, sorry, not the Far East. In sort of this part of the world, apart from this small bit of Australia over here, but hopefully our units, hopefully the Australians can force them back a little bit. It does look like they are somewhat making a little bit of progress. And what I'm actually going to do is I am going to set them. So Australia and New Zealand. I'm going to set a few objectives for both of them, because I'm hopeful that if I set them a couple of objectives, they will sort things out and, go to town. Now, Britain is finally pushing back against Italy because Operation Torch has been launched. But what I would say is that the Italians are able to counterattack this. So I don't think it's going to be a straight walk in the park at all. And Germany is building up quite nicely as well now. As you can see, they're building out quite a lot of units, rebuilding their army, because most of their puppets have got their units, especially this guy here. The RKM has a massive army, and Germany has, plenty of forces on the, they got, holy shit, there's infrastructure all the way up. Oh, that's interesting. Is that another nuclear reactor? Did I see a nuclear reactor? Oh, I did. Shit. They built one right in the arse end of nowhere. Okay, and they got one in Berlin as well, right? They got a nuclear reactor in Berlin. Ah, no, they don't. But they do have one of their puppets. Yes, Moscow has one. So yeah, we're entering the nuclear age. But we are, as I say, invading the United States, which is what the key focus of this next episode is going to be. But I wanted to have a little look at our carriers and things and just show you how many kills they've managed to get. So as you can see, we have the Taiho, which is doing the best out of the 5th Kagan, with mainly destroyers. And mainly destroyers over here, but a light cruiser and some more destroyers there. Then we have the Hiru, Soryu, and our 2nd CV, which we need a name for. Okay, so the Hiryu is it's taken out heavy cruiser and then a lot of destroyers. We've got a battleship, so the Pennsylvania. And then another Northampton class, so that's that one dealt with. Now, Mr. Yamamoto's fleet. And Kagi and Kaga. So these guys have got some nationalist casualties, but Enterprise was taken out by Kaga. Yeah, so yeah, we've got a pretty decent roll call there. Got a Langley class. We've got a battleship, the Arkansas. And then we've got the Maryland. Yes, we've got the Maryland and the USS Texas and the California. So you're a bit of a battleship killer, Mr. The First CV. So that's interesting. And we've already done you. So we have Mr. Nubotake. Okay, so caught some French ships. So this is the ships that we sent south. So that's why they've caught some of them. We've got the Yorktown, the Arizona. And then we've got a Langley class. We've got the Nevada. Yeah, interesting. So let's have a look at the first. And yeah, you're the one with Suikaku, Shokaku, and then the third CV. So, you've caught the USS Saratoga, which is another CV. Nothing of major note there. And you seem to be a destroyer specialist, and you caught the Yokohama. So well done, Suikaku. And then finally, we've got this group, which I think is our newest group, so I'm not imagining a great many kills for these guys. Oh, actually, it's not the newest group, is it? So, we've got the USS Ranger and an Essex class, the USS Franklin, so one of their newest. Another Essex class, the Intrepid. And another Langley class light one, and probably the most kills on that one there. So well done. You guys have done a very good job. So yeah, we've done the roll call on them. And then finally, yeah, these are the newest. So Shinano. And then the 7th. Yeah. So yeah, this was the one, this was the landing groups that we took out. These are all in recent ones. So we've got the Wasp, we've got the Randolph. And as I say, a load of transport ships. Absolutely destroyed a massive fleet of transport ships. So that says it all, really. And I'm thinking that if we can land on the mainland, that will have a major difference on our onwards push. Now, what I'm also going to do is I am going to move these auxiliary vessels and these units because I would like to land them in and around Calcutta, because I think there's an opportunity to do so. And yeah, there's a wooden Trudy in place. It'd be really good if we could get a little bit of air support over there. I suppose there's any decently sized air bases. Probably... Where are all of our planes? Where are you based out of? Mangalore. Okay, yeah, we're going to change your position here. And we've got another one, guys. That was a bit of an oopsie-daisy moment there. It's not exactly an easy landing ground, is it, there? Be a little bit careful. And we've won the Battle of Oceanside. Okay, well done. Got some of our units out of or in position now. So we're going to now take you. Oh, we can go to Coachella. Isn't that the festival ground? We're in, everyone. Pasadena. All of these big American landmarks. I can't say I'm disappointed. Right. This is really cool. So, we're going to send you, fine gentlemen, over there. And you are going to go over to here. And we are then going to start loading everyone is going to head over as quickly as they realistically can, because we are going to spread out like no one's business. Now, I do think we're going to have some problems. Mainly with air power. I think the Americans are going to pull pretty much all of their forces back for this. Wow, that shows the level of troops we've got going on here. Right, land in LA, please. And Iowa's about to get... Yeah, so we've sunk another battleship. Well done. And, yeah. Offense is the best form of defense, I think. So we're definitely going to send some units in like that. And how long until you arrive? Still a little bit of time. Right, you can move up to there, you're moving up to here, you're getting into position. I would quite like to actually attack there like this, and there we go. Because you're going that way, you three have got over there, you're going there. And yeah, we're sort of gently outflanking them in a couple of spots. And then what I'm hopeful for is that, yes, there we go. Go for the front lines and help deal with over there. Ah, perfect. That's what they needed to finish the job. Right, what have we got here? Just a garrison, man. Beautiful. And this is going our way as well, which is very nice. Our little bridgehead over here, which we can hopefully break out from soon enough. And we're going to move all of you over to there. And at this point, we'll have really sorted everyone the hell out. Right, so we've got 3 divisions here, and I think what we will do is Mr. Yamashita is going to head that way. You're going to head here, and you're going to head down sort of the... I don't know whether or not there's any victory provinces. No, there isn't, so actually you're going to head more like that. And yeah, the John Hancock flotilla. The battle was coming from Santa Monica. Okay. And yeah, we've got our additional units heading on the way. And yeah, our infantry and things are going to be there very soon as well. They are not taking out that landing. That's for sure. Right, so 46. Engineer unit training 45. 44. And yeah, a couple of those combined arms ones would be nice. As well as that special forces one. And yeah, another couple of light cruisers. Yeah, for some replacements. Try and deal with this mess. And I can see that some of our light tanks and things are starting to struggle a little bit in these combat situations. Let's go that way with you, and then you can keep going like that, and then we can, yeah, that encirclement might go through. That's not very good over there. That's a problem. And you can support attack there with you. Got good faith. Solid faith that you're more than a match for one single unit. But if I need to test that faith, I will do so. Because we can use our bombers just to lend a little bit of support. And, oh, 1945. Let's get amphibious unit training as well. And we've got a couple of command techs there that would be really good, plus those Air Force ones. And, yeah, another light cruiser. Well done, world. Off you go, well done. just support attack there with you. That just helps out a little tiny bit. And that's a level 5 airbase, and that's a level 5 airbase, so we do have... can start providing a little bit of air support. Let's do it on a tactical level. Come on, Los Angeles. And we're only a couple of days away with our forces. It'll be interesting to see how the AI reacts, because I imagine every single division between sort of the world is going to be heading over here. I did wonder if we could get a little bit of support from somewhere, but we'll have to see. And the Americans are doing all they can to force us back. Okay, and is that everyone? Yeah, so we can't do them all in one go, but we can get you. Can anyone else? You can get on as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to here, and then we're going to get ready to do a naval landing around Calcutta, because that should be the finishing blow that we need. Another 6 divisions or so. The AI will struggle to deal with that. And then we're being held in place a little bit over here. Could support. It's not really helping. We do have... So we do have some new air bases that are slightly closer to the front. And they will no doubt help somewhat. Do a little bit of work on all of these. Those ground attack battles are just tightening the noose a little bit. Yamato has been in some rather difficult battles by the looks of it. And take ownership of captured mines. I imagine that's on the USA sort of mainland. Do we have... No, we don't have quite landfall yet. And then, yeah, you guys can start heading around. Some interesting town names and things around here, and... boom, we've made it. We have well and truly made it in. Some manganese. I'm actually going to take all of these units to make sure that they don't break. We're going to pull everyone, apart from you, out of there. And then we're going to do a air intercept mission on our beachhead. You fine gentlemen. I'm going to send a new division, or new group of divisions. You guys are going to go to here on a transport run. Can't say that battle, the 106, can't say that's going to go particularly well. And then this one here, take 116 back as well. Try and just hold things in place a little bit. also take out you couple. So we'll try and take any motorized units and things. So you put one of our newer units there. And they can fall back to there. The reserve division not doing so hot. We'll do a little bit of ground attack. Air power seems to be a pretty massive part of the good things that we can do. And then I think we will take you and you two and you two, and we'll actually pull you back in that direction. And then we're going to try and go towards Coachella because we've got an option here to move around the flanks somewhat. Okay, and then you're moving around. Okay, so you're not getting anywhere, you. Sure. You, on the other hand, might stand a mild chance. Give a little bit of support. We're definitely going to want to just do another patrol mission with you, just for a moment. Just to here, please. Just, you know, defend our troops. Come on, we're not that far away. If we can land 6 units here, that's going to do wonders for us. Okay, and our units are nearly moved up to here. Looks like we're about to take Bhutan. And it looks like our units are sort of recovering as well at Rangpur. I mean, we want to break out from here and push up towards, that's it, Banarsi, and outflank Calcutta, and move up onto, yeah, Nepal. And then try and move up towards Afghanistan. And into Persia if we can, you know, anything like that. I imagine there must be, some... Yeah, there must be some land areas and things that we can call upon. We don't want any British units to be freed up, that's for sure. Okay, and then, yeah, we've got another 5 divisions that we're just waiting on. And, yeah, you guys are on your way. Go, and there's no way they're breaking through. There's more chance of pigs flying than them breaking through our experienced divisions because our generals are much better than their generals as a starting point. And pretty good going there. So they might have these mechanized units everywhere, but it's no good if you're completely ballsed up. And I'm thinking we might want to build yet more divisions to deal with those mechanized units. That's got to be the next port of call. Right, so you can get into there, you can go there. You can go for them. You can go like that. That'll do. And yeah, you guys aren't far off now. So I'm counting on another 6 divisions or so to be the final blow. And yeah, I like the fact that you're directly in combat, because that's going to do us a load of good. Come on, move those lightning armored divisions. Get them going. There we go. Jesus, why are they so... Okay, so they must be... Maybe they're not organised? So we've got some light armour and things all in place. Not that confident that that's going to do particularly well, but I am confident that our infantry and things, these are our faster units. We can get them to start outflanking around the flank with our infantry to cover our advance. And yeah, I see some Mexican units. Now, I'm imagining they're not going to be a massive issue for us, he says. Alright, and all of you, we're going to transport you over. Yeah, so we've got some infantry and things that are being freed up. You're moving up to Baker. And take you in that way as well. And then I kind of want to take that infantry division over if we can. Sloped armor and railroad network. Two very good little things. Let's get Division HQ, try and get that attack time reduced even further. And I'd like some more divisions, so let's try and build. I really like the Specialist Light Infantry with the anti-tank, the heavy AA. I like the heavy AA with the heavy AT. I like this with the light vehicle and the mixed support. I like this. It's a good unit. Let's get a couple of them going. It's a nice, well-rounded unit design, that. It's got lots of soft attack and hard attack. Alright, well done. You're moving up quite nicely. Mr. Tojo is moving in. And easily, that Mexican unit is doing nothing. Try and ground attack there with you. And there goes a Mexican fleet that thought that they would try and take us out. Well, that was a stupid move. Bloody stupid. And then let's take you and try and naval invade at Calcutta. Taking the long way round, but that's fine. And capital ship. Light anti-air, 45, beautiful. Let's get army group as well, and we can get both of those. And then I think for Grand Battle, yeah, we've got infrastructure transport thingy to do, so we're definitely going to do that. And some more light cruisers. Tar Muchley. And I think we can move away from naval stuff now. I really do. I think... some more units here. Including an armoured division. I lean towards going to grab them. Let's take this guy. And let's go and... 2.1 and the Japan campaign, and to be honest with you, I think this is going to be the last episode of the Japan campaign. I feel a little bit burnt out on it, and the game is not behaving itself at this point. But what I thought I'd do is I thought I'd end it just by having a little look at some of the highlights, so to speak, of what we've actually managed to achieve in this Japan campaign. It's probably my most successful campaign I think I've ever done from a standpoint of everything we've pulled off. So my carriers I mean, just to give you a bit of an idea of the roll call of ships, really, that we've taken out over the length and breadth of this campaign. I mean, in fact, the first CV here getting a battleship, a second battleship, a third battleship to its name, and the Akagi getting a light cruiser, a light carrier, sorry. You know, that's not too bad. Enterprise by Kaga. So yeah, we've well and truly, I mean, I've sunk so many ships, and really done a bloody number, to be honest with you, on the AI. And right now we've landed, you know, in America. We've got our nice little stronghold in Los Angeles and San Diego and Oceanside, and we are pushing towards San Francisco. In fact, our carriers are outside of San Francisco. Let's have a look at the kills for the Hiryu. Not very good, actually. All the Soryo, only a Pennsylvania. And the CV here. Yeah, not many. So yeah, that's you guys. And then what about, yeah, Kasagi. Oh, an Essex class and the Ranger, so that was good from them. The ASO, an Essex class, and a couple of Mexican ships on there as well, actually. So we must have made some kills against them recently. And I've got some Australian ships, a lot of destroyers and things. And then Shukaku, Zuikaku, and the third CV. So up Saratoga. Zuikaku got Oklahoma, and Shokaku got just a variety of ships. And I think we do have one other carrier force somewhere, but I can't remember exactly where I sent them off to. But yeah, we're in a position now where we dealt with the Soviets, with the Germans, although it was mainly, you know, in fact, there's not much of a chance of revolt over here at all, is there? But mainly, you know, the Soviets were dealt with by Germany, who has created this mega state. And in fact, Bulgaria is actually doing some sort of landing type thing over in Syria, and some sort of Syria battle, very, very strange of all things. And we are pushing into India, so we've completed a little encirclement down here at Bhubaneswar and Cuttack. And then we would be pushing out into the most of India, but, you know, it's nothing much interesting over there. But we have a empire that stretches from the Arabian Sea all the way to the, is this the west or the east coast? The east coast, yeah, so the west coast of America. So that kind of says it all, really. It's pretty amazing how far we've come in this campaign. We've conquered all the islands in the Pacific, and we have taken Australia, although the rather large American invasion isn't looking so hot, but oh well, it is what it is. You know, we can, that's diverting units away from the homeland, effectively, so yeah, not all bad indeed. But yeah, I think this campaign's been a good one, to be honest, other than the technical issues, but like purely from a standpoint of, well, that's where our other units were. But yeah, purely from a standpoint of success rate, you know, it's been a pretty successful campaign. Here we go. Here's the last of the carriers. So yeah, you dealt with a whole bunch of different things. What about the Junio? I've got the Yorktown with you. And Hirio. A Langley class, not bad. And the Iowa. So the Iowa's the newest battleship, and that went boom as well. So I mean, we really have like taken them to task. We've completely wrecked the American army, but we just, you know, pushing into the US is a bit of a bastard, to be honest with you, and I'm a bit lazy. If Germany would send some units over, then, you know, it would make it a lot easier. But, you know, it's a shame. But Germany has got a distinct submarine advantage. I think they've crippled probably the UK economy pretty heavily. So that says it all, really. And, you know, look at this for a navy. Is the Bismarck still alive? That would be fun. Any of their surface ships still going? The answer, I think, is a no. Ah, well, that's a shame. Oh, wait. There's a BB here. Oh, Guneisenau's still alive, so there you go, there's that. You know, but yeah, this campaign, you know, it's been a fun one. It does feel like it's at the end, though. You know, all I'd be doing is taking India, which, you know, that's done, you know, does something good for the, I mean, the UK actually is looking pretty ropey on its old surrender progress, so that says a lot. But you know, we're just waiting on the US really to, you know, I'd have to be funneling more troops into the US, and then just doing a bit of a, you know, never-ending slogfest against them, which, you know, I'm just saying it's a bit boring against a million different sub-nations that are all sending troops up north. It's like, whatever. Just a grind fest. But, yeah, I think overall, guys, it's been a really fun campaign. And to be honest with you, I think we're now going to be getting on to the next one. So, in my opinion, I think there's only one campaign I can do next, and that's the United States. Every other campaign's been done, and, you know, I've put off doing a US campaign for quite a long time, and I feel like now is probably the time where I need to think about doing one. So we're going to do our own reverse Pacific war, and see if we can handle things, but it'll be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting. But thank you very much for watching this, and I look forward to seeing you in the US campaign when we kick that off. Thanks again. Bye-bye.